Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is SixxFox, and we are here continuing with the Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I believe we left off where we have to go make a second poem to present to the Literature Club, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that's what we were doing, but let's just jump right into it and go from there. Okay, looks like we are outside. Wait. Okay, I remember now. We were walking Sayori to her house. It's been a really long time since that has happened, according to this game's history, and that is what we are doing right now. Okay, we're caught up. It makes sense. So, hey, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuko, does that kind of thing happen often? No. I mean, that's the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can't see why they would be good friends with you. I mean, you know, Nissan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still has caught on to the kind of situation that I am in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does that really need to stop there? Oh god. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's an easy to say to Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. So I believe we're heading into her house, or we're okay, either way, we're writing a second poem. That's what's going on. I don't understand. This is where I'm gonna get a little confused doing this second poem, is because I don't know. Like, this doesn't make sense. There's no key words in here that are really popping out, so let's just go with boop. Boop the ocean with a disoriented kiss, with an intellectual wrath of in prayer, with a graveyard that has a little bit of romance. It just makes no fucking sense. There's no sense to this. Sugar strategy, precious rainbow, licking a lollipop with promise of a kawaii agonizing. This is so fucked. Disarray anime. See, that rhymes. I went with it because it rhymes. Skipping, and there we go. Let's just plow through. We're back into the literature club. This is what I was looking for right here. So I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entertaining the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Nissan. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I mean, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get, you know, in a good mood, I guess. But I guess it's always about the simplest things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I am kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Hey, that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Hey, why is that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retreats her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all of its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all of your money so that I would lend you some, which is most likely the option right there. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that leaves me the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri came in, and then Yuri giggles. Hey, I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri? Tell Nissan to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough. Damn, dude, Yuri is just going at it, but Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absurd in my book. See, I knew she was lit Sayori up over there. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? My fucking English is so bad right now, but that still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? See, like when they say things like that, I can't tell if they're like joking or if they're actually being serious. Like, I don't know. We're just gonna have to go on, but don't let her fool you. See, this is what I'm talking about. She said that there was like a little devil inside of her, and then Sayori's like, yep, don't let her fool ya. Nope, I'm expecting some crazy shit now. Like, Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But, you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Kyle, out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, a gigantic cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah, there's Natsuki right there. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and it was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I am so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're gonna get a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Geez, beggars can't be choosers, but your choice is chocolate. Why don't you think I gave you that one? Well, fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Geez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you just seriously do that? Sayori fucking runs away. What the hell? What the hell? You're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Hey, Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't heard either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She pretty popular after all. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I know this is gonna take like a drastic turn very soon, and it's just like, this has put me on edge a little bit, but you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hey, that's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you all are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Okay, this is a little sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit on the sketchy side, but Monika chose the club room over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. What? Boyfriend, what on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Oh, she is definitely hiding something. She is definitely keeping something concealed. But, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That mistake makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it, since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, Monika. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. Okay, this is just a bunch of bullshit. This is just a bunch of bullshit right here. This is so fake. She is definitely hiding something. You should play something for us, Monica. That's, Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, that sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Nissan. Monica smiles sweetly. Oh, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuko will end up complaining to her anyway. So it looks like everyone has already settled down, and Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuko disappeared into the closet. Okay, man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into my nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is, the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? Well, we just need a way of showing that to everyone, something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we were to come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place, even if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberately like this. That's a good point. In this case, don't you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes. Good thinking. Natsuko would love to do that. You're right. Natsuko makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Why would you suggest it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. Alright, I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still herself usual. And then, I fucked that up, okay. Oh my god, my English is just bad today. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. And we're pretty close. We're almost looking right in her eyes. But I open my eyes to find Sayori face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Oh, wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. I mean, yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Well, it's what I do best. Now that's a problem. What about you? You look out for better than me, then you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. I mean, that's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Well, it's a secret. I knew it. Oh, come on. At least give me the benefit of a doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over your face. Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ooh, man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, what do you even think you have why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? Hey, that's super mean. Sorry, but thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh my god, this is so bad. This is just slowly gonna turn into a porno. Jesus Christ. This is so funny. What is it? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. No, bro, no, don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. This is the start of a porno, guys. This is literally. Jesus Christ. We're getting into a place. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Well, goddamn, that would be a shame. Why is this one so hard to close? Maybe because her tits are so big that you can't fucking button her shirt. I'm fucking done. I'm done. God. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. This is what I'm talking about. Her tits are just too massive that you can't button up her fucking shirt. Okay, does this thing even fit you properly? Hey, it did when I bought it. Oh, bullshit. You're dude, bullshit. If you ever button it, you would have noticed that sooner, that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. What the fuck? Why? Why are we admitting this shit? What? Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. God damn. I can't even do this anymore. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Ah, phew, that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that it's like a good thing? I mean, because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you would take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. So why am I keeping it unbuttoned? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Hey, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez, well anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on getting or going to bed earlier. Fine, it's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we all share the poems we wrote now? Yay, Nissan, I can't wait to read yours. Honestly, dude, we just like jumbled ours up. It's probably gonna be a piece of crap, but we'll give it a shot. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. Oh boy, here we go. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go with Yuri. Let's show Yuri our poem first. She's more of the shy one, so let's see if we can present it to her the first time and see if that kind of changes things around. But let's see what we have written for today. Well done, Nissan. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. I mean, coming from you, that means a lot. Hey, it's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry too much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. I mean, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Oh boy, I feel like she's trying to tell us something, but I just don't know. don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the feelings you see and hear. That's one way to truly embed your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that, if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Here it is. The Raccoon? I believe that's what it is called. It happened in the dead of the night while I was sitting bread for a guilty snack. Sorry, I'm terrible. I am absolutely terrible at reading cursive. I just needed to throw this out there right now. But my attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my submissions well aware of the consequences, that the raccoon is gonna come back for more. Okay, so she's basically saying that the more you feed a wild animal, the more it's gonna come back for more. Sorry, it is just a pain in the ass to read this cursive. Like, that is the one thing I gotta say about this game. It is like, fucking, like, you need some glasses, dude, to read that shit. Or, like, I don't know, dude. It's fucking difficult. It's fucking hard. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if that's my fault, but it can begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep writing to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me? Don't you have anything like that, Nissan? Well, I mean, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we could do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you are a good listener. Well, thank you for that, but we need to present our poem to the next person. Let's go with Natsuko. We're gonna play it a little bit different this time, but well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little bit different this time. Fair enough. I mean, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Hey, you think so? Well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might as well be on the same wavelength, but you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden. Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy, I mean, spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. I mean, but think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah? I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here, okay. Hers is a lot easier to read. Thank you, Natsuko. Thank you so much. The cursive is a pain in the ass to read. Okay. So this one is from Natsuko. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I am not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably likes spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I am not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. And the world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. That was probably the most random poem I've ever read in my life. Not bad, right? It's quite a little bit longer than yesterday's. I mean, yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. I mean, anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. I mean, sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they are being. Like, anyone who would agree with the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. I mean, how about everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has the same kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you were afraid to find out that they would make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares when someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone? If it makes them happy, I mean, I think people can really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, that's funny. Yuri wrote something about that similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah, she said that her poem was an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you, that people should make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's not like that. I wouldn't judge her for anything. Natsuko has trouble finding words. I guess I should try to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure, and Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is literally different, and I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem, it's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good poem for tomorrow too, so look forward to it. Oh god, who should I go to next? I think the next person that I had in mind for this poem is gonna be Sayori. Alright, so Sayori, oh my goodness, this is so good, Nissan. I love it, especially after yesterday's poem. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori, but not really. I want to put this on my wall. Can I? I mean, Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I am not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I am doing. Pretty much describes the way I picked out the words for the poem too, but maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I am sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuku's. Are you sure you don't even like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I mean, I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So, when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Nissan poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs me and then what was that? Wait a minute, I read that totally weird, but you're so weird, Sayori. Well, I am not very good at figuring out if the poems are good or bad, but that's just what I go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I am not sure that's exactly how it works, but then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Well, yeah, I mean, me either. Well, why don't you at least try giving it some tonight? Or some thought, sorry, I totally read that word backwards. A little bit of dyslexia kicked in. You want me to write something for me? Well, that's so sweet. Yeah, right, you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Well, I really don't know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. See, that seems like a little bit of foreshadowing right there. Like, if Sayori can't you know, fend for herself, or I don't know, like, I don't know. I just feel like that was a little bit of foreshadowing going on right there, but anyway, let's see. I guess I like it. Happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yes, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Well, maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Well, thank you, Nissan. I should go write that down. Then, can you read my poem now? Alright, so this is a poem from Sayori called Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbling together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to my amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding. The nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to reach every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside of my head. That's a little dark. It seems a little dark if you kind of think about the message where she keeps all of these happy thoughts on her shelves to present to her friends who are unhappy, but every time her friends don't accept them, it kind of like hurts her on the inside. I don't know, that's just a little bit dark, in my opinion. But Sayori, did you really write this? I mean, of course I did. I mean, didn't I tell you yesterday that I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good and you should be proud of it. Ah, thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, haven't you? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, I mean, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. My God, I know in the future of this game someone's gonna die, and it's just really weird how she says, I'm gonna keep writing till I die, and it would just be ironic as hell if she was the one to die. But let's just avoid that. We're gonna try to save everybody. We're gonna try to save everybody, okay? I don't know, we just gotta go along with it, but Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic, I think is how you say the word. Now, the only person that we have left to show our poem to is going to be Monica. Oh boy, hi again, Nissan. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. Well, I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad, I am happy that you are applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. You want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica. Alright. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, I mean, maybe we'd be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe those are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So, if that's what the kind of vibe I am getting when I read your poem, are you sure you're not reading into it too much? I mean, I could be, but oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness, but who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expected. Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? Well, I like the way this one turned out, and I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. It's called Save Me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless epiphany of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. This is just getting darker and darker. Like, what the fuck? These poems are just, they're going up the chart from like 0 to 100 the more we write. But it's even more abstract than your last one, hey? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing that I've never really seen before, I guess. I mean, I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader, so putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Oh my god, that's like a fucking wall break. They're like breaking out of the game. That is creepy. That is creepy. That is like, god damn. God damn it, Monica. That was not what I wanted to hear. Honestly, what's creeping the shit out about me is she's like, when that happens, don't forget to save your game. So I'm literally gonna go make a new save slot right now. Because when they make that wall break in the game where they're physically coming out of the game to talk to you as a physical player and not the characters in the game, and they tell you to save, we need to save, okay? We're gonna listen to her, and we're gonna do the best of that right there, because oh my god, this is just weird. But you never know when you might change your mind. You see, this is the shit I'm talking about right here. Or when something unexpected may happen. Oh my god, there was just too much of a wall break right here. Too much. It is overwhelming. This is like some Rick and Morty level shit right here. God damn. Alright. But wait. Is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? God, dude, this is what I'm talking about. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Well, Monica, be glad I listened. I made a new save slot because I have a feeling something bad is gonna go down. But okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Well, I have something extra planned today. So if everyone would come sit around the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can even put together anything good in just a few days. I mean, we'll end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Well, I don't really do anything well with last-minute preparations. Well, don't worry so much. We're all going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets flips where we can all give out during the event. Okay, well, I mean, that's great and all, but that doesn't really tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we are also going to let everyone else come up with a poem too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hey, Sayori, who has been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't. You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Well, I mean, I kind of did. You really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, I mean, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I am going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuko. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori. I understand where they are coming from. Remember that Natsuko and Yuri have been shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. Well, but I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for fate of this club. If we start this event and put each other up a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we will be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Well, yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, but intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and if those reasons were the only reasons in this club today, don't you want to share that with others, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do, and if that's what it takes is standing out in front of the room of 2 minutes of reciting a poem, then I know we all can do it. Natsuko and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is at least help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but, it looks like Natsuko doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuko. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's face to see what they are thinking. I guess I don't really have a choice. Well, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move out onto the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club now, how are you going to expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no, don't worry. I'll start off by helping everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem that she has in mind for herself. She then stands out behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line. She recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something that she has done before, or is this simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I didn't understand. And finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Well, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you all ready to go next, Sayori? I will go next. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. The poem is called Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's all called After Image of a Chrism Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in such effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It is almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she induces with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse in the whirling fire Yuri conceals inside of her head. Suddenly, she is finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around as she is bewildered even in herself. It is up to me to save this situation. I am the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I am next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sayori, I giggled. Or sorry, not sorry, but either way, we're good. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Well, try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori's is. It's sincere and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think of it too much, but hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone that I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Nissan liked it. I guess that's a good sign. Well, that doesn't even mean it came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you very nicely. It means that all other poems won't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. Okay, so in other words, I've been seeing poems of yours where the sort of gentle delivery just won't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you are reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, well I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Well, then the next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that changes you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, well who's next? Natsuko? Don't make me go before Nissan. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. I might as well let Nissan go and lower everyone's standards a little bit. Oh, damn. God, it's fine. I might as well get over it with it, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Choking. I'm fucking dying. Okay. Still alive. We're good. Okay. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuko. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuko gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Well, why are y'all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Well, anyways, the poem is called Jump. Natsuko takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuko's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as giving it life to the poem. Natsuko finishes and everyone applauds. She huffles back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, I mean, Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Okay, I feel like she's got that way backwards, but either way, that's a surprise, Natsuko. I think it would be the other way around for me. See, that is exactly what I'm talking about, Sayori. That is totally backwards, but, well, that is just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it is going to be like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival. Oh boy, okay. I'll be making pamphlets, so let everyone know ahead of time what we will be reciting. Well, geez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too, it doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all of this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Alright everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As far as for the festival, let's finish planning tomorrow, and then we will have the rest of the weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. Well, I can't wait. I can't do this. Alright, I stand up. There's no way I will be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I will do my best to get through it. If this is for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I will have to do my best. Are you ready to go, Sayori? Yep. It looks... Damn it. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? Oh, Jesus, it's okay, Nissan, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. That's a little weird, that's a little weird, but I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I mean, I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh my god, this is like the big decision, you guys. Okay, I would walk home with Yuri, or I would walk home with Sayori. Oh boy. Okay, this is bad, because if we pick this, oh my god. So if we pick, I walk home with Yuri, that sounds like we're gonna betray Yuri. Or, not Yuri, but Sayori. But if we pick the fucking walk home with Sayori, it sounds like we're gonna be betraying Yuri, because just before we left the club, she said that would be nice once she found out that we were walking home with each other. I'm gonna say I would walk home with Yuri. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it, Like I said, we listened to Monica's advice, we made a save file, so if this is a bad decision, we'll go back. But, okay, walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awkward turning her down, so isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Well, geez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Wait, need you? Sayori? I can't figure out what you're seeing. Things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Now we need to write a third poem, but either way, oh god, I just noticed the word suicide is in there. That is not good. That is not good at all. I think this has gone long enough for this episode. It's kind of getting hard for me to talk with the amount of dialogue that I had to read. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in to this next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. If you guys like this episode, you guys know what to do. Go down and smack that like button. And if you are new to the channel, subscribe. My name is SixxFox. I upload daily at 11 o'clock. So come join me. Come join the community and the family that we have. But either way, thank you guys. I will see all of you in the next video. And we will see what happens next when it's time for us to present in the festival, which is going to be quite interesting because it seems like everyone is a little bit nervous, but we'll find out in the next one. We'll see you then, guys. Thanks for watching.